In 2003, AMD was unstoppable. They launched the Athlon 64, the world's first consumer 64-bit processor.
Dave Gardner! We've just routed a bullet train directly to your office. It'll be here in 20 seconds unless you pick the PC that'll reroute the train in time. Will you choose the PC with Intel Pentium 3 or the one with the new AMD Athlon processor? Many people don't know there's a faster PC processor than Pentium 3 at any clock speed. The new AMD Athlon processor. Now you chose wrong, Dave. Too bad you didn't know about the new AMD Athlon processor. Oh, that had to hurt, huh?
Forcing even Microsoft to adapt Windows XP for 64-bit systems. Intel, on the other hand, they were caught sleeping. Then came dual-core Opteron processors. AMD didn't just compete, they had dominated server rooms and enthusiast builds alike. Publications were naming AMD the king of performance, and by 2005, AMD was actually outselling Intel in some sectors. Investors, gamers, and enterprise clients. Everyone believed AMD was the future of computing. But behind the scenes, cracks were forming. In 2006, AMD acquired ATI for $5.4 billion, thinking they'd build a CPU-GPU empire. Instead, they overextended financially, just as Intel unleashed the Core 2 Duo, obliterating AMD's performance lead. AMD's bulldozer architecture, hyped as their next revolution, turned out to be an absolute disaster. Weak single-thread performance, high power draw, misleading 8-core marketing. Lawsuits had followed, and benchmarks had humiliated them. From leading the charge to begging for survival. By 2015, AMD's stock price was under $2, and the market share was barely clinging to life. It was one of the worst collapses in the tech industry. When Lisa Su stepped up as CEO in 2014, AMD wasn't just losing, they were dying. But Lisa wasn't here to patch holes. She was here to rebuild from scratch. An MIT PhD, silicon engineer by blood, she focused AMD on one mission: high-performance computing. No more side quests and no more half measures. She shut down failing projects, streamlined operations, doubled down on innovation. And while Intel was caught up polishing the aging 14nm process year after year, Lisa bet everything on building something new, the Zen architecture. But Lisa Su had even bigger dreams. She launched epic processors for data centers, offering insane multi-core performance at lower costs. AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, they started buying AMD chips. Intel's once untouchable dominance in the data center market started crumbling. For the first time in over a decade, AMD was winning big contracts. While Intel kept tripping over manufacturing delays, AMD kept executing. Zen 2 and Zen 3 architectures pushed performance even higher. Ryzen 5000, absolute domination, leading even in single-threaded performance for the first time in AMD history. Meanwhile, the custom chip deals rolled in. AMD chips were powering the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, gaming laptops, ultra-thin notebooks. AMD was everywhere, and they weren't slowing down. Today, AMD isn't just back. They're leading. You have Ryzen 7000 on Zen 4 architecture, 5nm production with the help of TSMC, up to 16 cores on mainstream desktops, and up to 96 cores on Epic Genoa for servers. And they're entering new battlegrounds: AI, machine learning, GPUs for data centers. They're getting tools that Intel could only dream about. From building the future, to falling to the bottom, to rising higher than ever before, AMD's story isn't just about chips. It's about betting on innovation, about surviving the impossible, and about rewriting your destiny. The question is, can they hold the crown, or is there another battle brewing?
There are a lot of fast-moving microelectronic companies you could work for, but only one is a leader in MOS and bipolar VLSI, in memories, logic, and microprocessors. And only one is the fastest-growing major integrated circuit company in the world, Advanced Micro Devices. Find out how good you really are. Join Advanced Micro Devices, the fast track.